Hi, brothers and sisters. Today is another day. Maybe it's 26th day, and I'm sure and I am concerned about something. And I'm assuring you that I will be sharing you some values today that is really very, will be, inshallah, that will be helpful for you because it's a genuine thought and it should be a concern for all of us. But as I'm continuing this journey for 30 days, so today is 26th day, and uh, i'm i'm uh, I'm so far, right? I'm doing a lot of days consistently. That was a huge success for me, and that should be another reason for being happy. Sharing the main theme of today's video. Before sharing the main themes of today's video, I want to just say something about why I'm happy about. Of course, nothing to be unhappy about, because if you're concerned about one thing and maybe that is making you unhappy, unpleasant, and making your day like a worse things like a hell, then maybe we're mistaken. Just take a U-turn and think back what you have in your life. uh, it's a psychological thing. It's not, happiness is a it's a matter of controlling your thoughts. If you control it in negative direction, then you will be unhappy, and if you are controlling it in positive side, then you will be the happiest. And if you keep doing it, it will be a by default process of your self existence of yourself. So always, if any negative incident occurs in your life, you will be getting the positive out of it. So it will be automatic, right? One thought, uh, I'm happy thinking about it, and I'm happy to because I implemented it properly. What is that? A couple of days ago, I was in a problem that was an ethical problem, I can say, but I'm not going to share the problem, but I'm sharing the consequences of it. I was thinking about it deeply. Suddenly, a idea came to my mind by Allah, and I just today implemented it, and I think I'm going to be successful at it because yeah, that is happening. So of course I have had a thought, and I implemented it, and I'm seeing the result. That is huge take for me. Another thing that I was continuing in this process, I'm just filtering out arrogance from my heart. And the sign of arrogance, when I feel that I have arrogance, the word I, me, myself, and self-centered thinking. Whenever I'm discovering I kind of thinking that is related to me, I figure it out. If I take a deep thinking on that matters, then I find there is a little arrogance inside. And in the journey, I realized one thing, that arrogance is not a thing that is constant. It is a journey. It will come to you in all works of your life, every step of your life. It comes up with every incident. If you're giving something to somebody, then you'll feel a sense of arrogance that, wow, I'm giving somebody, I'm doing good things, I'm better than others. Maybe subconsciously you will think you're learning a lot of things. Oh, I know a lot of things. This man maybe don't know everything. It's worthless talking to him because he don't know who the hell we are, thinking others they're not worth of my thinking. But maybe they'll understand that in another dimension. They have experienced that. And sometimes, a lot of time, I found some people I thought they're not, they're ignored, they're ignorance, right? Ignorant, sorry. But they come out to be wiser in a lot of extent, even than me, of course, in that sense that I thought he's not better than me. So if I'm thinking me, I'm better than everyone else, then of course I have arrogance inside. I'm doing good deeds, I'm in good path, so I'm good than him. It's also a kind of arrogance. People cannot be so arrogance has a lot of form, right? So we have to find it out and clean it out, filter it out. Then we'll be able to find a pure heart inside. Pure heart means that heart that doesn't judge anyone, seeing their appearance and a lot of things. Then we'll be in a state of our rationality, intuition, you can say, something in your heart that will be reflected in front of you very clearly. You will be able to visualize it, and if you can feel that thing, that your heart has some voice, has some rational thing that can justify what is right and what is wrong, then that is a great take of the journey. And when somebody is coming to you, coming to me, what I'm doing, uh, I'm just trying to be human to them. I'm just trying to approach them in a human way, in a kind way. Whatever they're asking me, I'm just trying to, of course, give them. Why I'm, but when I was a materialistic, thoughtful, as I claim myself always that I'm a religious person, but deep inside I had materialism that was practiced by me, and I was habituated materialism, right? I just love matters, and that's why I want, and that loving love of matter will direct you towards earning a lot of money. And if you find that you're busy with earning money instead of other works, then you will find, you should think, I'm in a wrong direction according to Islamic point of view. And according to world point of view, of course you're in the right track, you're earning so that you can enjoy your life. So if earning money occupies you always, then you should be reconsidering that things that is that all about. So that was the kind of materialistic feelings I had, and that's why if somebody asking me for something and I bought it with a lot of money, so I had a ill feelings inside me that why should I share my device or my things with them. But right now, I found out two things. One is need and another is want. So I prefer helping people in need, not necessarily in want. But as for friendshipness and other things, we should take care this want as well, but in different way, right? So I just implemented it kind of one thing today, and that was a great take. But first of all, if we want to have the flavor of giving, flavor of happiness inside, not just happiness, it's some satisfaction, thought, content, and then yeah, I'm just not pretending to be. I got that feelings. I'm getting that. Yes, I'm getting that right now. So cleaning your heart will maybe direct you towards it. And the tip I want to share is that chart. That chart, in the in y-axis, you can consider our strength, our ability, and in x-axis, you can consider time. So if a typical life maybe last 60, 70, 80 years, right? But mostly 60 to 70. And most strength we have, most strength, power, ability, effectiveness, and beauty and everything, health, we have 20 to 50. Before 20s, before our 20s, from when you born, and in 20, in that span of time, let's share me that thing. Okay, from 0 to 20s, in that span of time we just keep growing, right? So in that time we have some intellectual thought, but nobody cares about it, nobody gives us that much attention, and that has a valid reason. So we're growing from 20 to 50, we're a young man like never before. We're just very hardcore young man. And after 50 to our till death, till our death, our energy, our strength, our value are being decreasing rapidly, because when you're in 50s, nobody is caring about you, no youth. If you want to influence the world in a good manner, good change, you have to consider young youth, right? Because they have the power inside to change something, to make something change, because they are going to make a generation next time, so they have the control for keeping their generation's ideology. They have power to do war and everything, right? So in that period of time, if you're 50, let me just remind one thing. If you are not thinking about life in your 20s, if you're not thinking, so you're going to be in a race of earning money, maintaining your family, so you'll never have the free time, the free state of mind to think about life. What is the purpose of my life, why I'm here, why I exist, and a lot of things. If you cannot find the answer, so you must have to must have to compete in the rat race. And eventually, if you're not concerned about life, if you are in a rat race, At the time of 50, maybe you will be retired and you will start thinking about what I did in my entire life, and that is worthless because you don't have any consequences of your 20s in your 50s. So you are a single human being. Maybe if you are dying there, no, some two or three people are coming in your funeral and no one will care about you. And if you want to be influential at that point of time, who the hell will listen to a old guy nowadays? Because a old guy will say something that will be a huge gap between a 20 generation and 50s generation, and 20 generation have this power to make change, right? So nobody will care you, and those you talk will be listening to you will be of your same minded people, right? 45 to 50, 55, and they have no energy to do anything. They have no energy but praying. So that is kind of worthless. If Allah owns, that is an exceptional case, but most of the time what we realize in our life that in 50s, if you start thinking about your life, then if you find the purpose of your life in 50s, then it's worthless because you're not going to influence it. But if you're getting it in 20 to 25, so you will be working on your goal. You will be getting popularity. A lot of people will be following you. You will be sharing your ideology. A lot of thing will be in your hand to control. You will not have family pressure. You will have a lot of less need. A lot of factors will be there, and that is the best time to move on with your value to establish on the world. So in Islam, if I consider in that perspective, Allah loves the youth, right? Those who dedicate, those who submit their will to Allah at that period of time, because that is the peak moment. If of course Allah knows that best. So in human shape, human life, in nature, everywhere we find that shape, and that is beautiful. That should be considered, and that should be take into concern that I have to find my value, find my belief, find my purpose of life. Of course, there is a purpose of life. Of course, there is a purpose of life. There is a purpose of everything. These things has a purpose. It holds my phone. That thing has a purpose because I can calculate with it. That Vaseline also has purpose because I use it. That book has purpose. That pain has purpose. So who the hell you are? You don't have purpose. This hand has purpose because we're working with it. So who the hell you are? You don't have a purpose. Of course you have a purpose. We have to take a little bit of time, and have to dig dive on it. We have to think about it a lot, study hard about it a lot, so that we will be able to find the real value, real purpose of life. And then when you will be in your funeral or in your bed, sick bed, whatever it is, a lot of people will be coming to you, and whenever you are entering in your village or in your place, people will be happy because you are with them. So uh, just think about it. When Prophet, peace be upon him, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, entered in Medina, they were waiting for him, and they were expecting someone is coming to solve our problem. Someone is coming. If we have him always with us, then we feel happy. He just care about us. People will be like happy. People will have a little inside, little taste of Jannah on the earth if you are with them, and you also get that kind of feelings. So is that the thing should be considered? Is that not a big purpose of life? To get self-satisfaction content and do a lot of work so that people will remember you with ethics, manners. Even your enemy cannot make others feel that you are not that much good. That kind of ethics shouldn't be built by us. We should be thinking about it, brothers. Peace be upon you. And I'm your real brother.